Welcome to Innovative Pilates. I hope you're all doing well in your homes, isolated, away from company, sadly. So I thought I'd do a few videos just to keep you mobile until we meet again and keep you going. So we're going to start doing some chair work. So if you want to sit on the edge of a chair, relax your arms by your sides, grow nice and tall. We're going to start with some nice little shoulder circles. So as you do your shoulder circles, just be aware of your chin just gently drawing back. And your shoulder blades, particularly focusing on the gliding down of your shoulder blades. It's easy to hitch them up to your ears, but let's focus on that gliding down. Fingertips on your shoulders. Now let's do some nice, wide, big elbow circles. And as you draw your elbows back, find that stretch through your chest. Start to pay attention to your core. So think about a light lift through your pelvic floor and drawing in through your tummy muscles. Bring your hands onto your thighs. And we're going to do a little seated cat and cow. So chest lifts, shoulder blades down, and then tuck your hips under and scoop out your tummy muscles. Nice way to get your spine moving if it's feeling a bit stiff. And then we're going to add some nice little rotation. So take your hand to the outside of one leg and then change. So just swing your arms, feet and hips in line, knees in line. I'm growing nice and tall each time I rotate. Breathing. One more each way. Okay, send your right arm up, come into a nice side bend and see how far you can slide your fingertips down the leg of the chair. Breathing. Please feel free to play some music to this. Keep your arms elevated into your upper body reaches. So this is an exercise for the rib cage. Keep going with the arms. I'm just going to show you, if I put my hands to the base of my ribs, it's the ribs that are moving. You might find it a bit easier sitting than when we do it standing in class, because your pelvis is nice and fixed. One more on each side, and then bring your arms back down. Take your ear to shoulder, chin to chest, round to the other shoulder, and then you're just going to come up and over. So you're drawing a semicircle. We're not going to look up. And then we're going to go the other way. Reach your head up and over. It's not very nice to circle the neck backwards. It's a bit grindy and crunchy in the joints, so just this sort of half semicircle is lovely. Okay, bring your thumb and your index finger together. Circle 3 times and then push away, keeping that contact with your fingers. Now your middle finger and push away. Ring finger. Palms up and push away. See if you can get 90 degrees at your wrist joints. And push away. Starts to get a bit nervy. Repeat that one if you'd like to. If you want to pause, bring your arms up and over. We're going to draw down, shoulder blades down, past your face, and lift your elbows, keeping your palms together. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. So if your wrists are a bit stiff, again, if you want to spend a little bit longer doing this stretch, please feel free to pause and do that. Now let's get to the backs of the hands. So this time, we're going to lower the elbows as you lift the wrists. Oh, it's nice to see you all. I do miss you. Keep your shoulder blades down, keep your chin tucked in. And then bring your arms up, back into a prayer position. We're going to lift your chest and find a nice little backward bend. Up. Modify any of these exercises if they don't suit your shoulders or your back, or you want a bit more support on the chair. I'm just literally sat on the edge of the chair here. Okay, give those arms a shake. Bring your hands. I'm going to hold on to your elbows and we're going to rotate. You can inhale back, exhale as you look up. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale to look up. Find that work in your waists. Shoulder blades are down. How's this going for you? Should feel really nice in your upper back. One more to the other way. Okay, we're going to take a nice little side bend here. Round your upper body. Side bend and come back to center. Let's go the other way. Round. And back up. Side bend. Round. Back up. Side bend. Round. Oh, that's a little click in my spine then. Just should feel lovely in your upper body. One more back the other way. And then shake your arms back down by their sides. Whew. Okay, so hands on your hips or behind your head if you can. Hands behind your head's not comfortable, hands to forehead's fine. Set your shoulder blades down your back and we're just going to hinge forward and backwards. So my movement is coming from my hip joints, not from my spine. Keep going, I'm just going to show you from the side. So it's just all in the hips. I'm leading with my chest. Lifting up through my pelvic floor, drawing tummy muscles in, strengthening your spinal muscles. I'm going to hold this next one. You're going to release your arms and then you're going to reach them up and back down. So keep pressing the back of your head and neck to the corner of the room, that back corner of the room. You're on a diagonal. Relax your shoulder blades. So each time you lift your arms, you should feel your upper back muscles working. Okay, now I'm going to change this very slightly. We're going to take the arms out, lead with your thumbs, stretch, lead with your little finger. If it's hurting your back at all, please feel free to sit upright a bit more. If you feel it work in your back muscles, hopefully in a good way, strengthening your posture, rotating through your shoulders, so medial rotation, lateral rotation. Hold this next one, and we're going to hold and pulse. So shoulders away from ears, I'm lengthening through my neck, feeling my back muscles working. Quite intense in the back. And then we're going to relax these arms. Whew. Certainly warmed my shoulders up. Bring your hands behind your head. You're going to come into a side bend. Grow tall. Side bend. Grow tall. Repeat. Now this time, as I side bend to my left, so whichever way you're going, see if you can just lift your hip away from the chair. So I'm growing tall. Taking my weight into one side, lifting the other side. So the work then comes a bit more into the waists. Exhaling with the effort, inhaling to return. One more each side. And then relax the arms again. Right, so we're going to come into some marching. So again, sit as far forward or as back as you wish to. So I'm peeling from the heel, ball of foot to toe, and then replacing toe, ball of foot to heel. I'm lengthening my spine upwards. Try avoid leaning backwards. If you keep your tummy muscles engaged, hopefully you'll feel the work in thighs, hip flexors, tummy muscles. If you want to pick the pace up a little bit more, so we're doing your scissors slightly faster. One more on each side. Okay, so with the right side, I'm going to point my toe, one leg stretch, flex. Pull the toes up towards you, point. Really feeling my hip flexors and quadriceps. Flex. One more, point, and then flex. One leg stretch. Point on the left, flex. Point. Still growing tall, try not to lean back, strong in the legs. So we're sitting instead of lying, so it will feel that you're working muscles differently to when you're lying. Whew, give those legs a shake. Extend your arms, relax your shoulders. So we're going to take the arms up, out and back in. Float the right leg, up, out, back in, up, out, back in. So one nice movement with the arms. Circle. Now if your knees are problematic, try and find that full engagement of your thigh muscles. Okay, left leg. Grow nice and tall. Posture. Relax your shoulders, neck and head. If lifting the legs too much, you can always just slide your toes along the floor. Give those arms a shake. Okay, coming into your crisscross. If you come onto the balls of your toes, you're going to rotate and float the opposite leg. There's no flexion through the spine. It's just a pure rotation with a knee lift. Core engaged. Okay, now we're going to straighten the leg and add a flexion. So you're kicking the leg forward and rotating your shoulder blade down towards that leg. Drawing down through the back armpit. Okay, well done. Give those arms a rest. I'm going to do some roll-ups. You can do roll-ups in the chair. So remember with roll-ups, the first part of the movement is the pelvis. So keep your fingertips to the back of your thighs and tuck your hips under. So my shoulders are staying over my pelvis. I'm not leaning back with my shoulders. It's just my low back pressing back. Relaxing shoulders. Extend your arms and go back a little bit further. Drawing in these tummy muscles. Exhaling, inhaling. Now, if we want to work harder, I'm just going to shuffle forwards on my seat. Roll back. You can extend one leg, roll up. Tucking your hips under. If these don't suit your back, don't do them. Hold this next one. Place the leg down, draw the elbow back, inhale. So when you rotate, you're rotating your chest. Bringing the work to the side of the waist. If you've got any back pain, come up, tuck under. See if that feels more comfortable. If not, let's come back down and hold. Shoulders over hips, restack. Okay, I'm going to turn facing you guys again. I'm going to come and work the backs of the arms, your triceps. But first of all, with your wrists, just see what position, facing forward or to the side, your wrists feel comfortable. Keep your shoulder blades back and down. Push the chair away, and then see if you can float your hips. That might be enough for you just to hold your position there. The chair's always there for you when you've had enough. Keep the hips lifted and add a little elbow bend. That's about 8. Let's have a little rest and give those arms a shake just to reevaluate these wrists, see if they feel okay. Go again if we can. Push, lift, little elbow bends. If you're feeling okay through your arms, you can go deeper. Now, the nearer your heels are towards your bottom, the easier it is. Let's have a little rest. If you want your feet further away, then there's much more work going through the upper body. So find a level that feels comfortable for you. Sorts of clicking going on in my wrists. Well done. Okay, we're going to do a little sit to stand, or sit to stand, good to get it right. All right, so shoulder blades back and down, bring the arms forward, hold, and then come back down again. So only lifting your hips an inch or so. Find that lift through your pelvic floor, keep your tummy muscles drawing in. Lift, and come back down. Lift, upper body nice and relaxed. And lift, and down. We're going to add a hold to this, so you're going to come up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your chest traveling forward. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to feel those legs. Give them a shake. Well done. Okay, coming up all the way this time, and then halfway down. If you can, just touch the chair. Come down, have a little rest. If you're unsure, make sure the wall, perhaps the chair's next to a wall, if you're a bit uncertain. 2, just touch each time. 4, working a bit stronger. 7, 8, functional. We all need to get up and down. One more. So down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, feeling my bottom. 8, well done. Give yourselves a little shake. Okay, so we'll finish off with a few stretches. So sit forward on your chair again, pull the toes up towards you, lean forward, with your chest. You can keep your hands on the seat or bring them forward onto your knee. With the toes pulled up, you'll get more of a nervy stretch, perhaps a little bit into the calf as well as the back of the leg. Relax the upper body. Try not to round your back. Keep your chin tucked in. And change. So I hope life's treating you all well. Not too bored. I'm sure your houses are all nice and clean. Perhaps we should all learn a language and I should start teaching in a different language. It'd be useful if we're all learning the same language. Okay, coming into your bottom, cross one leg over. So to get a glute stretch, keep yourself nice and tall. This position might be enough for you. You can encourage that knee out gently. You can rock side to side. It's quite nice. I quite like to move sometimes in my stretches. If you want a stronger stretch, you can lean forward. So it's a very similar position if you're lying on your back with your feet up the wall. Just a bit more convenient because you haven't got to lie down. Again, give a little rock, give a little ankle circle. Whatever feels nice. Let's go on to the other side. A little rock, ankle circle, gentle encouragement of that knee to the floor. Find that stretch in your glute. Sit on the edge of your chair. Take your leg back. Be careful when you take your leg back that movement's not all coming from your low back. So keep drawing your tailbone down, tucking your hips under. We're trying to get the stretch at the front of your hip. Grow nice and tall. We can add a nice little reach of the arm. You can add a side bend if you wish, or you can just stay here. You can add a little rotation, whatever feels good. So I'm getting a lovely stretch through the front of my hip there. You can, if you've got the flexibility, grab your foot, pull the heel towards you for your quadriceps. I'm holding on to the edge of the chair a little bit here just to stop me toppling over. If that doesn't suit you, just carry on with the hip flexor stretch. Shuffle over. Let's do the other side. So take your leg back. Keep your hips tucked under. Find that little stretch through the front of your hip. It's very strange not to be interrupted while I'm talking. People chatting. Never mind. At least you know I'm thinking of you all doing these videos. Okay, take hold of your foot. Find a nice little quad stretch. So let me know what you think of the class. It was supposed to be quite a nice, basic, easy-going class. It wasn't supposed to be anything too strenuous. So if you're wanting something more upbeat, a little bit harder, just let me know. Just email me. Okay, nice upper back stretch. Lean yourself back into the back of the chair and take your arms up. You can have your arms here or here, whatever feels good. Just let your neck relax. Support your neck if you like. I'm just leaning my back over the chair, like that. And that should feel nice. Perhaps like when you lean back over the green balls that we sometimes use in classes. Now if you sit sideways on your chair, we can get a really lovely rotational stretch. You're looking over your shoulder to the back. Grow nice and tall as you inhale. As you exhale, turn yourself around a little bit more. Inhale, grow nice and tall. Exhale. Inhale, add your height, and then exhale. And then slowly release. And just spin the chair around. Inhaling. Exhaling. Please feel free to pause me at any time if you want to repeat these stretches. If I'm going a little bit too fast for you for any of these exercises, I've only got half an hour videoing time, so just trying to pack it all in one go. Height as you inhale, exhale, rotate. So bringing your arms into a cactus position and then pressing the backs of your arms to the back of your chair. My back's away from the chair now. You can send your fingertips up, elbows down, whilst pressing back if that feels comfortable. So that should feel like a nice stretch through your chest and your shoulders. Remember to breathe. You can rotate the hands down and up. Your medial, lateral rotation. See if one side feels or looks tighter than the other. Hold the stretch if that feels nice for you. And we'll finish off with a nice wrist stretch. So if you pull your fingers towards you, try and find the full extension through your elbow. So if your elbows won't straighten, perhaps that's something we need to work towards. You can include the thumb as well if you want to. And then change side. So I hope you're all well. Keep healthy. Stay away from other people. Keep safe. And I shall be back again with another video soon. So God bless, take care.